Hello and welcome to Insights. This is Hari Kumar. India's finance minister presented the budget for 2024-25 in Parliament today. As she said earlier, the budget didn't have anything spectacular. Even though economists and the media speculated that there would be something for the salaried class and farmers. It seems that the Bharatiya Janata Party government is full of confidence that even without any freebies, the government is going to return to power. And that level of confidence reverberated or resonated in the budget. This is what primarily the budget presents picture of government's confidence. And during her presentation, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman even hinted about our government presenting a full-blown budget in July 2024. But the budget reflected the financial discipline of the government. That was one of the main factors that lighted up the budget. The budget showed that the fiscal deficit has come down to 5.8% of the GDP, which is better than 5.9% of GDP that was expected. Again, in the next year, I mean in the coming year 2024-25, the budget expects fiscal deficit to come down to 5.1%. And the finance minister seems to be very confident that the government will meet the target of bringing down the fiscal deficit to less than 4.5% of GDP by financial year 26. So she said that in the budget. So this is the main focus or feature of the budget this time. And the finance minister reminded everyone about the financial health of the country or the country's gains during or under the Narendra Modi government. And she compared it to previous years. And the minister has even said about bringing out a white paper comparing the financial health of previous years and the current years. The minister also pointed out the growth in taxes and both direct and GST. She said that the GST has been consistently, or the GST collections have been consistently clocking around 1.66 lakh crore. This is a huge achievement. Again, she said the direct tax collections almost trebled, that is tripled in the last 10 years compared to the previous years. These are all huge advancements or gains of the government. It seems that the minister is very particular to point out the gains of the current BJP regime compared to the years of UPA. And interestingly, in today's Twitter X platform, one found that in the morning, actually there was a topic trending like petrol diesel prices. That had nothing to do with India. That was about the price hike of petroleum products in Pakistan. From February 1, again the prices have been already on the higher end and it increased today. So that has been trending. One needs to compare the economic situation of our neighboring country, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka is also not much better with India if we need to realize the gains made by Narendra Modi government. it seems that Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has a point there. This was one of the major aspects. Anyway, she on coming to the or on the development side, Nirmala Sitharaman's focus on capex expenditure continued in this budget also. The minister promised in the 2024-25 budget, the capital expenditure has been increased by more than 11%, 11.11%. And the amount earmarked for 24-25 is 11 lakh 11,111 crore. It's a huge sum. The other major features, major announcements have been construction of homes to 2 crore people in rural areas. So the rural housing scheme, apart from the projects to connect ports on India's islands and the emphasis on developing islands, especially hinting Lakshadweep, are some of the major announcements which emphasize or which reiterate the commitment to infrastructure development by NDA government. Then another major factor was the financial aid to state governments, which is around rupees 1 lakh crore, and the state governments will continue to get this aid from the center. This is also one of the major factors or the major announcements made by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today. However, on the personal income tax front, though there have been expectations about some tax rebates, the minister didn't go for that. So the current slabs and rates will continue. Perhaps in the next budget, the finance minister may make some announcement of rebates or change some slabs or something like that to pass on the benefits of progress to the government. But again, we need to compare the attitude of the government with the stand taken by various political parties during the last few years during the assembly polls. The trend was set by Aam Aadmi Party, which offered considerable freebies to the public, and even the BJP in the last assembly polls to Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, then Jharkhand, Karnataka, all those states, even the BJP also announced certain freebies, or BJP was forced to announce freebies. But the current union budget gives a very clear indication that the BJP government has put a brake on the trend, and the emphasis is to be on financial discipline. And that is evident from the move of the government to contain fiscal deficit. And it seems that the government has succeeded to a great extent. And the increase in tax collection is also one of the major gains made by the current India government. It seems that the union government will continue to build on the gains made during the last 10 years, and it is very confident that they are going to return to the power. That was reflected in the budget. On the main feature of budget is this. Meet you with another topic next time. Till then, goodbye. Namaskaram.